Hi, I'm Kathy Craffey, author of Marriage Conversations and The Well. And today I'm I'm just going to read a story I wrote. I think I originally wrote it for this book. If you're enjoying my blog series on shame and guilt and how to get free of false shame and how to get free of real shame, you will love this book. I put a ton of that stuff in here, all with the idea that we can have better conversations. So it's really good stuff. But my editors, I always give them so much material and then they cut a bunch of it. So I think maybe the story got cut. Anyway, I love sharing it because I think it's kind of funny. So I'm just going to read it from my blog this morning. And then if you want to click on this, you can, and you can hear it from in my own voice, in my own words, with some of the facial expressions that go with this memory. Okay, so here we go. I clearly remember a time when my dad said he was ashamed of me. One time only. Yeah, he overheard and misunderstood a comment I made to a friend one day in the kitchen of my childhood home. He was in the other room and he heard this conversation. He thought I was making fun of my friend. After she left, Dad soundly scolded me. Sadly, even though I wasn't laughing at my friends, he totally misjudged the situation. I was mocking my mother, my mom. But there is no way I was going to explain because laughing at my mom would have gotten me in so much more trouble with my dad. I mean, he did not put up with that. So instead, I just seethed with the injustice of it all. Looking back, it's pretty comical. I mean, what a little teenage hypocrite I was. But interestingly to me, thinking back on it, as an adult, even when I was a kid, even as a youngster in that moment, I could hear my grandfather's voice, his tone of voice echoing in my dad's. He was a World War II hero. I mean, he was an amazing man. But I could hear his voice saying, "You should be ashamed of yourself." That's what the echo was that I heard. And when I think about my own dad's parenting, I suspect that he made a serious point never to shame us. He probably released us from that style of correction deliberately. I think he made a choice to do that, to give us, like all parents want to, we just want to give our kids a better childhood than we had. He had a great childhood in many ways, but he did live through World War II and the Depression. So I just wish he was still here and I could thank him for that. I really took that for granted until I was much older, till I began to unravel some of these things in my own life. So if you're thinking about shame today and you're reading my blogs on this topic, first I want to say thank you very much. It means so much to me. Otherwise, what would be the point? Like, I can learn all this great stuff that God has healed me from, but if I can't share it, or if I do share it and nobody reads it or listens to it, what is the point? So I really pray that God will use what I have learned through hard lessons. I always seem to learn things the hard way. I pray that he would make it easy for you, that you could learn it easily. I hope something I say helps you. Okay, but my dad is proof that we don't have to pass on our parents' mistakes to our kids. We can do something different. I'm watching my kids correct my mistakes with their kids, my grandchildren, watching it every day. It's one of the biggest blessings of my life to know that my kids could pick out a problem that I created as an imperfect young parent and that they could do something different. That is really beautiful, and that's my prayer for you. And I hope that all the things that I'm sharing bless you. Okay, thanks for tuning in and for listening to another story.